All right, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is the NYPD is confronting a Venezuelan gang known as Tren de Aragua in New York City. Let's go and jump into this immediately, guys. I wonder how they got here.
Police are trying to tackle the rapidly escalating violent crime among Venezuelan gang members in the city who have gotten into New York.
Fox 8's Linda Schmidt talked to the NYPD, who says this crime wave is one of their greatest challenges. She joins us live from the newsroom now. Linda, what can you tell us tonight?
Well, you know, basically what you just said right there, this is one of the NYPD's biggest challenges right now. Now, the NYPD expects the migrant Venezuelan gang crimes to actually get worse in this city before it gets better.
Yeah, I mean, imagine. Of course, it's going to have to get worse because the worse it gets, the more people that are going to actually start joining the street fraternity, right? Known as Tren de Aragua, obviously. And once it starts getting big enough, then the government's going to have to step in and be like, okay, we can't allow this to proliferate in the largest city in the United States of America. We can't allow that to happen. So yeah, it will get worse before it gets better.
They're waving the guns around.
Correct.
Waving guns and flashing gang signs on this video. The NYPD says these are suspected members of the ruthless Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, which has been infiltrating the U.S. for the last 2 years. NYPD Assistant Chief of Detectives Jason Savino telling me it is believed this video was made while the gang members were in Ecuador, and its purpose is to recruit new members.
Then, when you fast forward, you see the same individuals where...
I mean, I wouldn't say that specifically was to recruit. I mean, that's not how videos work. Sometimes, right? But this is just a music video. They're trying to look cool, and that's it. They're just trying to look cool. It just so happens that they're part of an organization. Does this look like a recruitment video? No, let's not be disingenuous here, but this is just a terrible music video. That's it.
To recruit new members.
Then, when you fast forward, you see the same individuals where? In Times Square.
That's
our concern.
The NYPD says Tren de Aragua has been making it over the border with the migrant influx and is getting established in New York.
Yeah, they're definitely the ones that make everyone else look terrible, right? But all right.
Do see is they are trying to grow.
The gang has gone from petty crimes like shoplifting and stealing cell phones and jewelry to all-out in the streets. Alleged gang member Bernardo Raul Mata recently confessing to police that gang members are being instructed to police officers. Mata is charged with 2 officers after they stopped him for riding a moped the wrong way on a one-way street in...
Oh, my God. And obviously they're saying this. Why? Because they know that the police, generally in Manhattan, NYPD, are not going to start firing back because it's overpopulated. You have to be very cautious with, like the first rules of gun safety, right? You be cautious of what's behind what you're trying to hit, right? So why would they start returning fire in public? They know this, so that's why they're probably doing this.
Queens.
That's crazy.
In court, an assistant district attorney revealing what Mata told investigators about the gang.
Tren de Aragua members are smuggling firearms into city shelters inside food delivery packages. That way they don't have to go through the metal detector.
Guns being smuggled into migrant shelters in food delivery packages.
Yeah, bro, you're not going to make it.
That are not being screened. The gang violence is escalating, and now drugs are coming into the picture.
We're just starting to see a drug called Tusi, which is a pink type substance.
It seems like this is a huge challenge.
It's as big of a challenge as we faced.
The NYPD has faced difficult challenges in the past and is determined to win this fight to keep New Yorkers safe.
We're having success. We're taking down networks of individuals. We're up to the task and we'll accomplish it.
All right.
Now, today I also reached out to City Hall about security and metal detectors at the city-run migrant shelters, and I asked them why food containers are not being screened for possible weapons or drugs. Now, I was told those items are supposed to be screened every single time. And now the city is now retraining security personnel at all city-run migrant shelters.
All right, I think that's probably the mandatory thing here. I mean, obviously, if you have someone that just admitted that this is how these are Firstly, getting into Manhattan, because that's an interesting thing there, because if you guys have been there or lived there, you understand that we can't have firearms like that. Not there. Guys, you can't, nope. Make sure you find a way or find a place where you can store your firearm before you even drive through Manhattan. Don't go in there. They will, it doesn't matter. Whatever excuse you think you're going to give, doesn't matter there. Right? Or maybe things changed recently, at least. But either way, based off what happened in the news, in terms of them kind of re-regulating how the agencies are looking at the Constitution. Right? This just happened today, guys. So keep that in mind. Interesting. But either way, don't go through there with any type of firearm. So the moral of the story here is that if you had someone that just admitted that this is how they're getting firearms in the shelters, yeah, I think the number one thing now going forward is to search every single thing that goes in. All right, because obviously not everyone can be trusted, right, with human decency, guys, right? But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. How do we stop this? That's the main question here, right? Like, how do we stop the proliferation of these fraternities that are these outside fraternities at that, okay? Coming in and basically ravaging our cities. How is it that we can stop that, guys? Let me know in the comments. I'll let you guys all have an absolutely amazing day, all right? Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.